All right, well, it's evening time. I just took a long bath, some Epsom salt in my beautiful shop here. Kind of been in a holding pattern. This is my table saw. It's an old Grizzly. I think it's it's like probably from the 90s. It's called the 1023. And it's powerful, but I don't know if I can get it to cut all that straight. I don't have the proper alignment tools and all that for a table saw, which are kind of expensive. But I have been running into problems with this table saw. I can't seem to make a straight table saw sled, and I've made like a bunch. I don't know, 6 or 7. There's a couple here. Man, I was being so careful. And so now when I cut these things, this is the next table I'm working on. You know, these edges are a little bit off. I think I'm still gonna make it work, but it's frustrating. So I'm in a holding pattern. This is my poor router table that I had a meltdown, and I kicked that in with my feet, my boots, cowboy boots, because I can't get this plate flat. And the table wasn't even flat. You know, I got the table shimmed. This was a woodpecker router lift, and this wasn't squared. This plate itself isn't level. God damn it, man. And then there's 6 set screws in here, and I could never get this level enough, so I was working on these templates, and my piece would inevitably tip and rock, these pieces. And then I'd dig into them, and it was just making me I was losing my shit. Because this is expensive wood. This is white oak. And I salvaged them all, but it was just so painful to... Anyways, there's a buddy of mine who he does CNC work. His family they make brass hardware. It's really cool. They're doing pretty good. They sell all over the world. So he's basically gonna make, I was gonna buy one, but they're like $600. So he's gonna order me a 3/8 piece of aluminum, and I just need him to cut out a hole where this gold is. And that's all I'm gonna have, because I'm gonna use these. They're my little, they're my router bushings. So I'm kind of in this holding pattern until I get that router plate. Oh shit, yeah, tomorrow. I gotta set an alarm. I gotta go meet with him at 2. So these are the next pieces. This one too, that I'm gonna start cutting out. And I got these from a company off Etsy, and the guy was cool, or whoever it was. I never met him, but it was cool to correspond with. But whatever cut these things, there's a bevel on them, you know? And it's like, oh man, I'm not sure if that's gonna throw me off or not. So I have all this wood here. I got this black or red oak. It's enough to, keep me busy for a while, but I'm just kind of nervous to get going, because every time I made these because I needed something to do, right? I took January off to kind of reset my nervous system. I got my workout routine going. I've been cooking all my meals at home. I was doing yoga and meditating. And then I was getting antsy, so I went downstairs and I got all this wood that I've had laying around and picked some out, and I got this white oak, and it was a lot. There's a lot of tree that made these small parts. I mean, it was kind of wasteful. It was a slab that got ruined because somebody didn't pick it up, and the guy left it out for him, and he just didn't want him. Anyways, I got a deal on the wood, but basically I ordered this thing called a Festool CSC Sys 50. It's a battery-operated table saw, and it's $2,300. I mean, it's as big as this thing, I guess. It's a little bigger when it folds out. I was gonna order a fence for this, my Grizzly table saw, but it's like the one I want. Well, there's two that I want. One's like $700, $600, and one's $1,200. And it's like, God, man. And then this plate on my router table isn't level. It's warped. So I could take it off. I'm gonna find a machine shop and I'll have a machine it. I was like, God, man. So I don't know. I was contemplating this for a long time. I spent a lot of time on my phone looking at tools, looking at reviews. It makes me crazy. It's so mind-numbing and tedious. And then you just don't know. You just got to get it and do it. And I cheap out on a few things sometimes, and I really pay the price on it. But lately, I'm not doing that so much. I've got a lot of Festool tools and some good tools, actually. Bosch, Makita. So I'm waiting for this table saw. It's going to come, I think, between the 12th and the 18th. Hopefully, way before the 18th. I'm still going to be busy. I'm still going to put this together. When this router table comes next week, when I get that, or whenever I get that sorted out, then I can kind of start on some other stuff. And I have this little router table, and it works okay for some stuff. It's a pain. So right now I'm kind of messing around with these. This is my templates that I work with. And I have to transfer this to MDF. This is probably my fault, but when I gave them the file, like, I don't think this thing wasn't squared up with the back edge of a piece. So I've been trying to like square it, but none of my fucking tools cut square in here. Maybe this radial arm saw cuts dead perfect, depending. It's got a thin curved blade. It's not super powerful. But my table saw is not cutting perfectly. I don't know about band saws for this thing. I have a track saw, but it's too small to deal with a track saw. Having trouble with track saw perfection too. Cutting square is like my buddy called it hunting for the great white whale, right? It's fucking hard. But I need it. I need this stuff to be square. So I'm pretty excited about this Festool table saw. It's expensive. I need to buy a bunch more stuff for it. I actually need to spend like another $3,000 on. I'm gonna get a Shaper Origin, because I need to, like, these aren't actually big enough, right? So I need to be able to quickly make a jig that's different sizes. And I think with the Shaper Origin, I could do it with a lot of different tools. There's a CNC for like $800 on Craigslist unopened. I think new it's like $1,800. It looks cool, but I am kind of running out of space in here. And the more tables I make, the more space I'm gonna lose. I could put that CNC downstairs, actually. Anyways, I'm buying the Shaper Origin because you can do all kinds of other stuff. I can make mortise and tenon, and I can engrave, and you can do a lot of that on a CNC. It is a CNC. It's a handheld CNC. Anyways, I'm just kind of I'm fiddling around here. I feel like I'm gonna make another table that's gonna be a sample table, right? So my green table in there, it's a sample table. It's a test table, right? It's a proof of concept. This table is beautiful. You can't see it with all the stuff on it, but it's gorgeous, but it's not really sellable for what I want to sell it for. It's a sample piece. It's a show piece, and it has some growing pains, right? Some learning scars. So anyways, I feel like I might be, I'm kind of spinning out here, waiting for these tools. And it took me a while just to figure out what tools to even buy, right? That took me days and weeks. So I'm getting some work done. I'm kind of slowly putzing along. I don't want to waste a bunch of wood. I don't want to waste a lot of time, but I do need to get moving on some stuff. The next tables I make, I want them to be sellable. I want them to be finished and nice and sellable. so I can generate some money, not just use them for, promotion and sales. But I have to remind myself of this, but I am fairly confident that everything's working out really well for me. I mean, I've been having really good luck and good fortune. All right, well, that was a long video. I don't know if you guys nobody wants to watch all that, but I'm just trying to get my channel going here, so trying to keep posting.